So in this video, I'm going to explain you the Cauchy sequence. This is the definition of Cauchy sequence. I'm going to read it first, and then I will explain you the meaning of the Cauchy sequence here. So the definition of Cauchy sequence is a sequence AN is called Cauchy sequence if corresponding to any arbitrary epsilon greater than 0, there exists AK, some number AK belong to n natural number such that modulus of am minus an less than epsilon for all mn greater than that particular number AK and m greater than or equal to n. And we will use this definition to solve Cauchy sequence, and sometimes we use this definition to find the sequence which is Cauchy or not. So I will explain these two definitions by taking few examples here. So the second definition says modulus of an plus p minus an less than epsilon for all n greater than ak, and p is, there is p belong to natural number. So let's take this is the sequence is an, okay, which is here an. And if you substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3, the sequence will be formed here a1, a2, a3, a4, comma, dot, dot, dot. And here I'm going to take this particular number ak, which comes in between here, ak, and dot, dot, dot again comes after some time am, then again dot, dot, dot an. Okay, so after this particular number, we have to choose two numbers randomly. Okay, here the randomly chosen the two numbers after this particular number. So now read this definition. A sequence an is called Cauchy sequence if corresponding to any arbitrary epsilon greater than 0, there exists a number ak belong to a natural number such that modulus of am minus an less than epsilon. So we are going to choose after this particular number ak, which we have taken here. Randomly we chosen am, an, and we find out the difference between these two randomly selected number, and we found that this is the value of this modulus of the difference of these two numbers less than epsilon for all mn greater than ak. These two, clearly you can see this two number is greater than ak, and m is greater than n. So here m is greater than n, so here I have to take n and here m. So clearly it is saying m is greater than n. So okay, now so this is the infinite terms are arranged here. Okay, then the question arises here when we will tell or call this is the Cauchy sequence. So if any, understand again here, if any particular term which is k here, ak here, which if any particular term which is depend on this epsilon, the value of ak depend on this epsilon, and from all the terms which comes after this particular term, we will pick any two terms randomly, and the mod of the difference of those two terms will be less than epsilon always. That sequence is called as Cauchy sequence. As you can see, as all the terms in this Cauchy, this sequence is very, very close to each other. That's why their difference is always will be less than epsilon. I'll explain you again and again, don't worry. So one more thing about Cauchy sequence you can understand. If limit of any sequence exists, if you can take any sequence, just understand here, if you can take any sequence 2n minus 1 over 2n, let's take this sequence. If the limit of any sequence exists, if you put some limit here and exist, the limit exists, it means, what does that mean? If you put some limit here and you find the exact value, either 1, 2, 3, exist, the limit exists, that sequence is convergent sequence. And if the sequence is convergent, that sequence is Cauchy sequence. So you can say this way, the sequence convergent. So both way imply the sequence is Cauchy. So you can read from this side, thus if the sequence is convergent, thus that sequence will be Cauchy, or if the sequence is Cauchy, that sequence will be convergent. So understand the meaning of convergent or divergent first. There is a video uploaded in my channel. You can go to that video and you can understand convergent and divergent sequence, but little bit here I'm going to explain you. So what I said, the limit of any sequence, if the sequence exists, that sequence will be convergent. So let's take limit n tends to infinity here, and the sequence is this one, same sequence I'm going to take and find. So here some rule is there, or the variable here n and n, so power is same in numerator and denominator. There is a rule in limit, you can find it out in my video. N tends to infinity, 2n, we will divide each term by same power, variable same power, minus 1 over n, and all over 2n over n. So this n cancel and n cancel, then again limit n tends to infinity. So here we got 2 minus 1 over n over 2. Now what we will substitute the limit, n will be infinity here. So 2 minus 1 over infinity over 2. What will we got here? 1 over any large number, infinity. So this will be close to 0. So 2 minus 0 over 2. So this will be 2 over 2. You got exact number by putting this limit here in this sequence. So this is, there is, you can say that limit exists. So this sequence is convergent sequence. If here you can't get anything in infinity, you will get infinity, or you can't get anything, it means the limit will be divergent. So if the limit exists in any sequence, that sequence will be convergent. And if the sequence is convergent, that sequence will be Cauchy sequence. And if the sequence is Cauchy, that sequence will be convergent. So here one term is there, epsilon. What is this epsilon? So understand the epsilon here. We use the symbol here, epsilon. Okay. This is a Greek letter word, the epsilon, and we use this symbol in mathematics, in real analysis and calculus. So in mathematics, we use this to represent positive real number. Positive real number which always approach to 0. For example of epsilon, what the example of epsilon number here, 0.01, 0.001, 0.0001, 0.0001. So these are example of epsilon. So clearly you can see all the numbers are approaching to 0, not 0 exact, but somewhere you can say that all greater than 0, all are positive number, positive real number. So you can say that these type of number are epsilon, which is greater than 0 and positive, but value is very less here, approach to 0. So this is the these numbers are epsilon. How we will use this epsilon number in real analysis? Sometimes if we take let epsilon greater than 0. Okay, so what does that mean? Epsilon greater than 0, it means this epsilon always vary, or change, can be changed. It is not exact this number or this number. So this way we will use this epsilon. Now I hope you understood the definition here. So again, see that a sequence AN is called Cauchy sequence if corresponding to any epsilon greater than 0. Okay, we are assuming any number, arbitrary means can vary or can change. Epsilon greater than 0, there exists AK, there in this sequence somewhere there exists AK which is such that AK which is belong to natural number such that modulus of AM minus AN less than epsilon. So this is after this particular number, we randomly choose this two number and subtraction difference of that two number will be always less than epsilon. So this type of sequence is Cauchy sequence. So let's understand. I'm going to explain you this Cauchy sequence by taking a sequence, an example here. So let's take 1 over n. This is the sequence. So just substitute 1 here and you will get the sequence here an. So if you substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3, so first number will be 1, then you will get 1 over 2, then you will get 1 over 3, 1 over 4, and this way 1 over 100, then 1 over 101. This way you will get the sequence. Now if you draw the n equal to here 1, 2, 3, okay. If you put it in the graph, this sequence, let's take this sequence, and here this line represent n, and this line represent 1 over n, and substitute the value here. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, n will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see here, 1 is the greater number here, and this is the decreasing sequence. This is decreasing sequence. So let's take 1 here, then half will be here, then 1 over 4 will be here, 1 over 3 will be here, and just plot the coordinate points here. So if n equal to 1, we will get here this point here. Then if n equal to 2, we got the point here. If n equal to 3, we got here. N equal to 4, we got here, and here, and here, and this way we will get here. So what you can see, the difference here, difference is much bigger than the difference here. And with, let's take this is the 4 is the AK, our AK is 4. After this particular number, we will choose any difference, any two randomly two numbers. So this difference will be less than epsilon. Let's take this two number. Okay, let's choose this 1 over 100 and other number is say that 1 over 101. Or you can choose 1 over 1000 or 10,000 and 1 over 10,001. Okay. So this either this or either this, whatever you can check here. So let's choose these two random number and subtract. This is m. Let's take this is m, or this is n, or this is m or n, whatever you can take. Although we are going to take inside the modulus sign. So 1 over 100 minus 1 over 101. So you can see that this is the 101 minus 100 over, you can see you will get something 0.00001. So what does that mean? Epsilon, this number will be always less than epsilon. Okay, whatever epsilon, this difference will be less than epsilon. Thus, that type of sequence will be Cauchy sequence. let's take one example here, and then you can understand. So this is the example. I'm going to solve this. So we have to show that this sequence 1 over n for all n belong to natural number is a Cauchy sequence. So solution is here an, here we have an equal to 1 over n. This is the sequence. And we want, what we want? We want modulus of am minus an will be less than epsilon. This is our target to prove. For some number, for some particular number in between the sequence, some particular number in between the sequence a, k. I explain you here in the number line. So let's an is the sequence, some particular number we are taking here ak, and here am, and here an. So we want in this sequence, we have to prove that the difference between these two number will be less than epsilon, and this particular number ak. So we need to find ak here, and the value of ak depend on this epsilon. Okay. So we have to prove here, we have to find am minus an. Okay. So an is sequence is an, in place of n we will substitute m. So our sequence here, it will be a 1 over m minus 1 over n. Okay. Now, so in the definition of the sequence, m is greater than n. If you go to the definition of sequence, m is greater than n here. Okay. M is greater than equal to n. Remember this thing here. M is greater than n here. So I'm going to write it down here. Here m greater than n. Okay. If I take 1 over m and here 1 over n, now tell me which one is greater. Here m is greater. Now greater number dividing 1. Now 1 over m will be less than 1 over n. So here this is very important. Understand this is. So now 1 over m is less than 1 over n. Okay. So now what is here? am minus an modulus equal to, now this time 1 over n is greater. Now I'm going to write it down, 1 over n minus 1 over m. Okay, because this is greater. This one is greater here. So here by looking at this one, here we are sure that the number inside this modulus sign is positive. So after this next step, we can remove this modulus sign. This is the rule. If you find that inside the modulus sign, there will be, if inside modulus sign, if there is 3 minus 2, we are sure that inside the modulus sign, there will be positive number. So you can remove the modulus sign. But the rule, if you have 2 minus 3, so you are sure that you are getting here minus 1. So now how to remove this modulus sign? You will take minus and minus 1. You will multiply by minus sign and you will remove the modulus sign. So this is the rule here. Or you learned in school that if you get minus sign, straight away you can write down plus. But in real analysis, we will use this rule here. Now you understood here. So we are sure here this is the big number and we are taking away 1 over m smaller number. So we are getting here positive number. So we can remove the modulus sign. So now what we can parallelly, I'm going to write it down this one so that you can understand. Am minus an equal to, now I'm going to remove modulus sign and write it down 1 over n o minus 1 over n. Now here in 1 over n, we are taking away some number. Okay, so this whole will be less than 1 over n. So this is the sequence. We are keeping in mind this sequence. Okay, so in 1 over n, we are taking away some value. So then this whole will be less than the sequence 1n, 1 over n. Now we can write it down again here. am minus an will be less than 1 over n. Okay. Now after this, you can write it down. If this sequence, our sequence, if 1 over n less than epsilon, then if this 1 over n will be less than epsilon, then we can write it down am minus an. Here already we have taken here this one, 1 over n less than 1 over n, and this 1 over n we are assuming if this is less than epsilon. So this way we can write it down, if this is less than epsilon. Now what we have to do here, we take only this one, 1 over n is less than epsilon here. Okay, here we will take the, now what we can do, we can take the reciprocal. Okay, so here n will be, if you take the reciprocal, this equality, this sign will be changed. So n will be greater than, we are taking the reciprocal. So n over 1 and 1 over epsilon. So n will be here greater than epsilon. So what we can say now, am minus an will be less than epsilon. Okay. So 1 over n is less than epsilon, we assumed here. Okay. So here n will be, only n will be greater than 1 over epsilon. If this one is greater than 1 over epsilon, so we can say that am minus an will be less than epsilon here. Then n is greater than 1 over epsilon. So this you can say that this is the particular number. This is the particular number. After this number, we are the difference of any two numbers will be always less than epsilon. Okay. So this is your, you can say that this is your AK, the particular number. So that then you can say that, so AK is here 1 over epsilon, and for this sequence 1 over epsilon, AK is there 1 over epsilon, and after that any randomly choose any two number whose difference will be less than epsilon. Okay, then you can say that 1 over n sequence is a Cauchy sequence.